Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop safeguard. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. HR, what's the word on it?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year, it's a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Just getting started here in Seattle. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gene Segura.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
Batting second.
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. One of the better hitters in the league this year. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Justin Joyner. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The 0-2 home, and he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Cano waits on the first pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Into the box, Justin Bohr. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Digging in, JT Realmuto. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Seager in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. It remains 0-0. At the plate, Mitch Haniger, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. First delivery to him on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in now, Mike Zunino. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Line towards center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Seattle, Washington. All set now for the top of the third in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Joyner comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Here's Ichiro now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. So striding in, Christian Colon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gene Segura.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Ichiro is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. As he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Joyner.
Standing in now, Justin Joyner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Gurriel rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2-1 now to Gordon. High pop up. Gurriel is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3.
Leading off the Mariners' fourth inning, second baseman
Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right
Trying to
fielder,
pick things up where he left off. Mitch Haniger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ichiro. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 50.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Colon is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So he sets him down swinging. Justin Bour goes down for the first out in the fifth inning.
JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Derek.
Striding in,
Dietrich.
Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike one.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
This is flared out towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-0 delivery. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base. So he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Martin Prado now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at bat, and the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Right fielder number 51.
Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Christian Colon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Colon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he just misses with a curveball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and lines it to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. On to first, a double play. But the Mariners striding in once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. In now, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lays off 1-0. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair. But he saw it pretty good.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count. 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Joyner coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as the right-hander is up and throwing. Fouled back. And he lays off for ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that was a good change.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for Miami, first baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henniger. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, JT Realmuto.
Up next for the Marlins.
As to look at a breaking ball that misses.
JT Realmuto.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw won't get him.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled. He checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Coming in is Heredia. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Tomas Telis will come on now and pinch run here. Christian Colon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
This is a big at bat. You're down two right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Second baseman
D. Gordon stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Heredia is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up. Brian Ellington is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Number 55 has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 55.
Justin Joyner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he swings and misses at a first. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order.
Inside.
But they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys? One-0 count. Here it is. Left field and deep. Heredia ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he pours this one into the letters. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Bour. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Felix Hernandez wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run.